All right, welcome back. In this video, we're going to dive into something new. And when I say new, I mean really new, something we just released last week, Coilpack 2.0. In this video, we're specifically going to cover a few high-level items. We're going to look at the graphical inspector that's now included inside the control panel. We're also going to look at generators and generating templates and template parts for fields, field groups, channels, things like that, right in the control panel for Twig and Blade as well. All right, so let's jump in. Right here, you'll notice that I've got the control panel. Now, in the control panel, we have this new overview for Coilpack as well as GraphQL, or graphical rather. So we'll go here, GraphQL. What you'll notice is it says it's currently not enabled. So if we open this link, what we'll notice is there's enabling GraphQL support. Copy this environment file change right here. We'll go back here, we'll open our environment file, and we're gonna go ahead and paste that in. All right, let's refresh here. So I'll refresh, and what you'll notice is nothing changed. Well, if we go back to our page, you'll notice there's also this enabling developer tools section, and you'll see that there's another environment file flag that we need to set. So we'll go here, come back, add our second one, go over here, and we'll refresh, and now what you'll notice is we have our graphical inspector present. All right, so let's go ahead and use this real quick. Let's do channel entries. I know that we have the channel here. I'm gonna just put in blog. And if I go down to data and go ahead and select our blog body, and if I hit play, you'll notice that we have our data coming through. It's as easy as that. All right, so you might also remember that as part of the ExpressionEngine 7.5 release, we also added a new config file override specifically for the default template engine. You'll notice that we have the option of Twig and Blade here. So we're gonna go ahead and copy this. We'll go back to Sublime Text. We'll go to EE, System, User, Config, and we're gonna go to Config here. And we're gonna go ahead and we'll just copy one of these real quick. We'll paste it. We're gonna add our new config var here. And we'll go ahead and set this to Twig for now. All right, so now that we have that added, it will go ahead and set the default template engine for newly created templates in ExpressionEngine to be Twig by default, but it will also go ahead and change all the generators to default to Twig as well. Let's take a peek. All right, so if we go back here, let's go to templates. We'll go ahead and create a new template. Call this blog, and I'll go ahead and hit save template group. Now in here, let's go ahead and just create a new template. You'll notice it's already set to Twig here. We're just gonna call this page. All right, so we'll hit save and edit template for now. All right, so let's go ahead and demonstrate the generators. So as you remember from 7.5, the generators are spread throughout the entire core. In addition to that, there's also the more advanced or in-depth generators that you'll find right in the template manager. For now, let's go ahead and look at the channel generator. We'll go here, we'll click our copy here. We'll go back to our template, our blog, page, and we'll go ahead and paste that in. So notice that we have an entire channel entries loop here. We'll save this, we'll hit view rendered, we'll go here, and what you'll notice is it's outputting the HTML. That's because we simply don't have the pipe raw in here. All right, if we add that in, you'll notice it now looks as intended. Now, one thing to note is whenever you click to copy throughout the core, it's gonna give you templates generated or generators for a field specifically that don't have that raw in it. So it will show the default HTML, the HTML that's contained within the different fields. All right, so if we go here and we go to our template generators and we do demo, make sure we choose our blog down here, go up and hit generate, what you'll notice is on a given entry here that it does include the raw where it's needed. So blog body, raw by default. That's because there's HTML that's already generated as part of this generator. And as such, we took the liberty to say, hey, they probably want this as a raw element or for the HTML to render accordingly. Two more things we want to call out, specifically with Coilpack 2.0, is that with version 2, you can now harness all of the given member management forms that ExpressionEngine ships with, as well as all of the channel form capabilities inside of Coilpack with both Blade and Twig. Thanks for joining us, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on Coilpack 2.0.